What's up guys, Static here with episode 12 of my Let's Play series. And today I thought I'd finally bite the bullet and really do some make some progress on our house. But also, as you see, my little forest that I had here is slowly receding. I mean, it used to come out to about here, and I've had to log it back, unfortunately. So I think today we might make a temporary tree farm. Now, I do have some ideas for what I'd like to do eventually, but I'd like to put that in my house somewhere, the tree farm. So as I said, this one's only going to be temporary, just so that we can get wood for signs and whatever else um, until our house is finished. And also because I plan on making quite an extensive storage room, so I'm going to need quite a bit of wood for chests and whatever else. So I think first things first, we'll get started on the house a little bit. Now, I usually don't build houses above ground. I usually just make a hole in the ground somewhere and burrow under like that. So I'm not used to making structures on the surface. So if it looks kind of dodgy or whatever, yeah, that'll be why, guys. But we'll see what we can do. Now, I'd like to try something a little bit different. Normally I do the doors flush with the wall, but I think to give it a little bit more texture, I might actually make them recessed a little bit, just like that. And then that also sort of allows me to curve into the balcony a little bit. So just do the outline for our front room. Okay, I think that'll pretty much do for terraforming. And we'll sleep this off and then get back to work on the structure. As you can see, the mob trap's not 100% glitch proof or error proof, but pretty simple to fix. Okay, so I want to make the house more or less symmetrical, otherwise it's going to bug the hell out of me. But I want to try and steer away from just making a cube as I normally do. So I'm going to try and put some curves and stuff in, but I haven't really done anything like that before, so I'm going to probably fail pretty miserably, but we'll give it a shot. So I think probably have the main room end sort of here. So we'll put in a slight curve like that. Now also, I'm not going to be making the entire house out of smooth stone, at least not for the finished product. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet what I am going to make it out of. So if you have any suggestions, guys, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. I was tempted to use blue wool and maybe try and get some ice in there, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I usually actually like darker colors, so yeah, I don't know. I've curved that the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah, as you can tell, guys, I'm pretty new to this kind of thing. Okay, so it's like that. Yeah, I mean, if you downloaded my test world back when I was still uploading it, you'll have seen that almost everything I built was either underground or just a cube above the surface. So I'm not the most creative person you'll ever meet. Now I've got quite a bit of glass as well, so I'll put in some windows at some point. And before anyone asks, guys, no, I didn't use my the sage to create the glass. I actually won't be using the sage in my personal or LP worlds at all. I mean, a lot of people found it quite useful. There was a lot of positive feedback on the sage, but there's also a lot of negative feedback and people, saying that I'm a not hacker, but like a cheater, I guess you'd say. But just assuming that I use the thing myself. Now, I haven't used it myself, guys, and I don't plan to. But even if I did, I don't really class that as cheating per se. I mean, it's really no more cheating than using signs to hold back water and whatever else. I mean, I know a lot of people say, well, yeah, that's that's a pretty common point, but the sage creates items whereas signs don't. Well, they kind of do. I mean, you see the system I've got here. I don't have to do anything, and I get tons and tons of bones, feathers, gunpowder and arrows and stuff for nothing, basically. So, and that wouldn't be possible without those signs. So yeah, the sign glitch does give you items for nothing, more or less, just a little bit of effort. It's the same deal with the sage. So yeah, if you use that sign glitch, guys, then the sage is no more cheating than that. But that being said, I don't particularly want to use it myself because I do feel like it's a little bit cheap. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, we'll get back to house building, I think. Enough of me blabbing on. Now again, this also isn't going to be the finished structure of the house. I mean, I'll probably add rooms and stuff onto it as we progress, but you guys have been bugging me to get it finished, so I think we'll just put down something pretty basic to begin with, and then we'll edit it as we go. Now, I think I'd like to put a bit of a curve on the top as well. Just to, maybe something like that. Probably put some maybe some stairs up or something just to make the curve a little bit more gradual as well, but we'll get to that in due time.
Cops in the bedroom forming a question, my misdirection, I don't know. It's such a nice badge pen and a notepad, sorry about that, I don't know.
So I've pretty much got the front wall finished. It's looking pretty bare at the moment, but we'll work on that gradually. Now, I did also want to put some sort of a room up in this big gap here. I'm not really sure what I'm going to put here. Perhaps like a bedroom or I don't know, something. But got a pretty cool idea for, or at least I think it's going to look cool, how I'd like to fit it into the house. And so it's basically going to, the way the back of the house looks is going to sort of have a lot to do with this room, I think, and the library and whatever else. So I think I should probably do those before I finish the outside wall. This room's probably going to be a little... I'll probably divide this up into several rooms. I was thinking maybe like one, but it's going to be really thin and long if I do that. So, not sure what I'll put up here though. I know I'll probably put like I said, a bedroom or something. But other than that, guys, chuck a suggestion in the comments. I'll probably have. Yeah, I think I'll have a bedroom and another room up here. So, yeah, post some suggestions for what to put in the other room, and I'll chuck the best description, best suggestion into the spare room. So, and I'm out of smooth stone. So let's see if we've got any more cooking up. If not, we might get quickly working on the tree farm so we can get a storage room going, because the chests in my little hidey hole over here are pretty full at the moment. So I'd like to get that going as well. We've got a bit, so we might multitask. Okay, and I'm gonna need take some of those. I got a bunch of bone meal. Actually, I'll just I'll take the bone meal instead of just the bones. I'll take that. I'll do a standard clock. I was going to do one of the repeater clocks, but just a standard one will do. If you're not sure what I'm talking about with the clocks, guys, for the tree farm, you'll see shortly. I'm going to do a similar sort of thing to what Doc M did on his world tour for his tree farm. Now, in the end, I don't really want to do a design like that, but as I said, for now, it'll make things nice and easy. I mean, I might, when I start working on the lower levels of my base, I might put one of those style tree farms in there for, oops, damn mouse, yeah, for getting a lot of wood really quickly. But the problem with that design is you get a lot fewer saplings, and I mean, even though you get tons of them normally, they do run out. It's the same as coal. You know, you think, oh, there's heaps of coal everywhere, so I just won't collect it, and before you know it, you're out of the stuff. Same sort of thing with the saplings. You think, well, there's tons of them, so I won't need to design a tree farm to collect too many of them, and before you know it, you're out. So I think I'll have like a garden out the back, or a tree farm out the back disguised as a garden. Okay. So I'll chuck in a floor. Always good to have a floor. So guys, it's a little bit late here, so and I haven't had very much sleep recently, so I'm probably going to misplace a ton of blocks, but that's alright. This means we get onto the tree farm quicker. Now, I wanted to run an idea by you guys as well. As most of you know, I've got my my Twitter, not Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Blogger accounts. If you haven't started following those guys, links are in the description. But I don't know, it's pretty hard to keep a track of all of those, and you know, I know a lot of people don't have accounts on those sites, or you know, they might have accounts on one or two of the sites but not all three, and you know, some information will only post on one account, for example. So I was trying to think of a way that I could get everyone involved, and yeah, I started thinking that a website might be a good idea. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think it'd be a good idea to do a website, or you know, would you guys not be interested in that? Let me know in the description if you in the comments. Sorry, if you guys think you'd be interested in following me on my website, let me know, and I'll try and organise that in the next couple of weeks. However, it is quite expensive to host a website. I mean, it's not a fortune or anything, but you know, I'm a uni student, so I don't have that much cash anyway. So yeah, either if anyone, I don't know, if anyone knows of a cheap way to host websites, or or whatever, please let me know. Or if you can, guys, I got a donate link down in the description. Feel free to jump onto that and donate some cash. I mean, if you're a kid or whatever and, you know, it's just your pocket money, don't worry about it, guys. I don't need the cash that badly at all. And, you know, you guys have done more than enough for me just subscribing, but, yeah, you know, a little bit of money never hurt. Okay, now this is the first time I've ever made one of these clocks, so it's probably pretty funky, but yeah, it does the job. Okay. Now I need some pistons as well. Now, I made a ton of pistons off camera because I was going to work on the lighting switch for our mob system today, but I realized that the pads that I've made are too small for the lighting system that I wanted to put in, so that means I got a whole heap of spare pistons that I don't need. Alrighty, so I'm pretty sure if I need to go one higher. Now again, this is something I haven't made before, guys. Haven't seen any tutorials, so I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants, so expect some mistakes. But like that, for example. Okay, now if we power there and there, that should light up all pistons. And if we put redstone on that, I think a repeater will probably make this much easier, so I might quickly go and grab one of those, or make one up if I don't have one already. So yeah, basically, guys, with the pistons, there's a really cool feature with them that if you power this top piston using, actually I think it's like that. But yeah, if you power the top piston, it usually powers the bottom one as well. I've got a feeling that that's because the redstone powers the block that the redstone dust is on, but I haven't messed around too much with the pistons yet, so I couldn't tell you for sure, unfortunately. Now I do still plan on doing the everything you need to know about pistons video as well at some stage once I've messed around with them, so keep an eye out for that, guys. Do a whole heap of stuff like, you know, how you can power pistons, you know, what works, what doesn't, what they move, what they don't, because it was sort of news to me that pistons don't actually move jack-o'-lanterns. I thought they might, but yeah, apparently they don't. Okay, and that should, I think, work. So I'll just quickly test. A little bit slow because of the repeater, but that's okay, we can deal with that, I think. Alright, so now the basic principle is that if we place a tree here, current doesn't pass through saplings, so it's not going to power this redstone wire. I should actually put in a glass top before we get started so we don't get any massive trees. So, okay, of course. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I believe it's the 8th block you place the glass. Okay, now that should work. So, as I was saying, yeah, current's not going to pass through the sapling, and in case you didn't know, guys, redstone repeaters have the handy feature that they pass redstone current through a block. However, when we hit the tree with bone meal, it turns the sapling into a bunch of wood blocks with leaf blocks around it, and current will pass through that. However, pretty sure what I want to do, if I just send a constant signal through it, as you see, I think it's that the repeater hasn't updated, or it hasn't realized that the tree's updated, sort of thing. So the current doesn't go through. But if we resend power through, it does update. However, that bottom piston doesn't seem to be. Oh, there we go. There we go. So if we, yeah. So the basic idea with the clock, guys, is that it keeps this current turning on and off, so it continuously updates, basically. So that means that every time we create a tree here, after a bit of bone meal, it moves the whole thing one block over, and we end up creating a line of wood, which is a lot easier to harvest. But as you can see, this uses an absolute ton of bone meal, as Doc M showed on his world tour. Alright, unfortunately guys, we're out of time, so I'm going to have to leave it there. Thanks heaps for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, leave me a comment letting me know what you thought, and if you haven't already guys, be sure to subscribe. It does help out my channel a lot. Now, my next video is going to be up on Friday. However, if that's too long of a wait for you guys, jump over to my other channel, Static Games HD. I know I haven't been uploading many videos on that channel recently. That's just more down to a lack of time, unfortunately. However, I'm pretty sure I'll get some time to upload some videos during this week. So, yeah, jump over there and check out that channel for sure. Now, also, guys, throughout the week we hit 6,000 subscribers, so I'd like to welcome all of my new subscribers. Be sure to comment on my videos, guys. I always love hearing from new subs. So, yeah, make sure to be active. Now, also, guys, in case you're not aware, I do have a weekly contest going. That's going to happen every week on a random video. And basically, it's a chance for you guys to get added to my Some Other Awesome Channels box. Now, all you need to do to win this competition is like and favorite this video, leave a comment that grabs my attention somehow. So it could be a funny comment, could be a clever comment, whatever. Perhaps about your opinion on me doing a website, or on what you think I should do with my house, whatever, guys. And this time next week, I'll pick a winner, I'll send you a private message, and you'll be added to the box for a full week. So, on that note, congrats to last week's winner, Confused FX. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.